asked me anything about myself yet.
You want a few curly questions?
Yeah, I think so.
I know more about you than you think. People talk. You've handled some pretty high-profile cases at the center.
Well, criminal law suits me. It's exciting. There's a lack of predictability.
Doesn't mean to say you have to turn yourself into a saint. You get what I'm saying?
I think so.
It's not that money's the be-all and end-all, but you work for a partnership like ours. You tend to attract a certain clientele. Quite often a client is happy to spend a lot of money just to be secure in the knowledge that I'll look after him.
He also wants to feel secure about the knowledge that you're not going to ask him whether he's paid tax on that money, for instance.
Not my business, is it?
Of course not. They're to defend him, right?
And everyone's entitled to a defense, aren't they?
Absolutely. Nick, you always conduct your job interviews half-pissed?
I like them to be relaxed.
How do you think we're doing?
We're getting there.
Nick, you know what would really turn me on? I want you to put your wig on. Please.
You're a bad guy.
Good boy. That's better. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, yeah. Oh, Nick. Nick.
Yep, I'll hold. Hey, how'd your interview go?
Yeah, great. Made it through the first hoop. Tomorrow meet the rest of the floor.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, come on, Max. You don't expect me to pass up an opportunity like this, do you? Nick Price is the top criminal barrister. I get a gig with him as a junior. I'll be running my own practice in a few years.
So I guess I should start advertising your position then, hey?
You find thousands of people to replace me.
Yeah.
You know, someone more suited, like an environmentalist or a land rights type, someone
that's very
earnest.
funny.
No one could ever accuse you of that. I just figured if I turn up in person, you wouldn't be able to keep avoiding me.
Natasha, Maxine, Natasha.
Hi. Yeah, we've already met.
You been here long?
Oh, just long enough to spread a few rumours about you.
You thought about putting some more clothes on? You know, you really could do with some more clothes.
Since when did you become a prude? Day you bought the suit?
Well, you don't like the suit.
You look like a lawyer.
Yeah, that's the point.
I bet you're good, aren't you, huh? You good?
What do you want, Tash?
Well, returning my phone calls would have been nice.
Yeah, I told you, I've been really
Busy.
flat out at work.
I know, busy. Yeah, this is important, though.
Yeah, I know. Well, you can't ring me out of the blue after 3 years and expect me to just spring into action.
Well, I do.
Okay, well, I'm here now, so if you need some advice of some sort, I'm happy to help.
I want to get out.
It's about Larry. Told you he was a violent prick, but you didn't listen.
What do you reckon it is with these two? Business, pleasure, or what? Dunno. I mean, she could be representing her. They look pretty chummy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something a bit funny though. Something's not sitting right there.
I'm 3 months pregnant. What kind of a life is a baby going to have with him as a father?
Okay, well, if you want some money, I'm happy to try arrange some sort of loan.
He's not going to let me go. He doesn't let me out of his sight. He doesn't even let me out of the house. The only way that this is ever going to work is if I can change my name and move overseas. Oh, shit.
Don't worry about it, just stay there.
It's not all right.
Hey, look at this.
How's it going, Larry?
This reminds me of a long time ago.
Oh. Louise is a lawyer now. That's funny. Done something you shouldn't have.
Oh, it's not me I'm laughing at. Tommy, would you be kind enough to take Natasha home? I've got a lot to do tomorrow.
See you, Josh. Well, I've got a lot to do too, but it was so good catching up with you, Larry.
A thrill. I didn't think reunions were your style.
Well, I'm a sentimentalist underneath it all.
Yeah? I thought maybe you and I could have a reunion of our own.
Yeah, well, I only like to revisit the good things.
You used to have a sense of humor. What happened?
I grew up.
Did you?
Now, this is very cosy, hey?
You haven't lost your aggressive touch.
Yeah, well, some things don't change.
You stay away from Natasha.
Is that a threat?
Call it what you like.
Louise's brother, you know, the crib. What was his name? Gary what? Walsh. Gary Walsh. Gary Walsh. Louise,
Hi, Bill.
a bit of a word to you for a minute?
Sure.
Do you know Natasha Lodens?
Why do you ask?
Well, it just seems that this Natasha's got a bit of a history. She went inside 5 years ago for supply of cocaine. You know anything about that?
No, I don't.
It's funny because I've been doing a bit of sniffing around. She had an accomplice by the name of Louise Walsh. But she only had a couple of grams on her. So she got off on a charge of possession. Did 6 months community service. Louise Walsh. That wouldn't be you, would it? It's just that your brother's name's Walsh, too. No? No, it couldn't be you.
No.
Of course not.
Of course not.
I mean, you're a lawyer.
That's
You
right.
wouldn't be able to practice if you had a criminal record, wouldn't you? Unless, of course, that's why you changed the name.
What are you trying to say, Bill?
I just thought you might be able to help me out here a little bit.
You know, I'd love to, but I'm a little bit busy. I just want to wrap up this stuff.
Louise Walsh. You know, I've been having a bit of a think about her. She got up pretty easy. Her friend actually took the rap for her, went inside for 18 months. So there wouldn't be any favours, are we? See, I think you might owe me a favour here.
Really?
Unless you want me to keep looking into this Louise Walsh.
You know what,
Do you know
Bill?
anything about the husband? Natasha Lodens' husband, you know anything about him?
I know he's a prick. Yeah, and I know I wouldn't have anything to do with him.
It's not what it looked like earlier today. You think about it. So how's married life treated? Yeah, good. Very domestic, you know, do lots of cleaning. Yeah, you got to that stage already, have you? I don't know, these things, yeah, they're kind of fun when you're married. You know what I mean? You're the one that asked. Yeah, doing the papers.
Come on, mate, let's nab her. All right, if she goes straight to a dealer now, that puts Larry in the clear. What's the point of that?
Yeah, what if she's heading home?
She wouldn't be going this way.
All right, let's go. Let's go. G'day.
Hi.
I'm Detective McCoy's Detective Custis here.
I'm really sorry I was speeding. Was I speeding?
No? Well, you were a little bit.
I
yeah.
thought I was. You know, I had the radio on and I just started singing. I'm sorry. I'm just not used to driving a Porsche.
No, some of this music can do that sort of thing too.
Yeah,
can't it?
I'm sorry,
No,
really.
that's all right.
Hi.
You wouldn't have a driver's license there I could have a look at,
Yeah,
would
sure.
you? Yeah.
It's a really bad photo, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too
I
bad.
always take bad photos,
it
passports,
looks pretty
licenses.
good.
I don't know why.
So you're still at this address, Miss Ladens?
Yes, Natasha.
Are you? Okay, Natasha. Can you explain to me why you've got British number plates on this vehicle?
Oh, yeah. Look, this actually belongs to some friends of mine that are from England, and they're in fact arriving tomorrow.
Right, so you picked the car up for them, did you?
Yes.
Right, they must be very good friends.
Very good friends.
Yeah. Okay, would you mind just stepping outside here for a minute, please?
We're just going to take a look over the car, if that's all right with you.
What for?
Oh, because it's come such a long way, you know, just make sure everything's in proper working order.
Would you like a cigarette?
No, not for me, thank you.
No, thanks, I quit.
I'm just down to one puff myself, actually. Look, I'm actually in a bit of a rush, and if it's okay with you, could you hurry up?
Yeah, shouldn't take too long, don't worry. Second thoughts. This could take a little while. You want to talk to your mates in customs? Right, that's a lot of cocaine there. $1 million in the street. No cocaine.
I didn't know it was there.
Did you?
No.
It's funny because I don't believe you.
Bill, do you want to put this on tape?
No, we'll just have a quiet chat. It's all right, isn't it, Natasha? Yeah, good. Now, apparently, you've collected 6 of these second-hand luxury vehicles in the past 2 months.
Yep.
See, I don't care what you do with the cars. I don't give a shit. I mean, flog them off or whatever. What I'm concerned about is this. We found this in the door panel. That's what I'm concerned about. Now, you don't have to tell us a thing, but your name is all over the vehicle importation documents. Do you understand that? So you're going to go inside for importation of cocaine. Now, $1 million. We've got the customs guy, and we know that your husband has organised this whole racket. So we need your help to get him.
Yeah, well, we're not cooperating until you can guarantee us full immunity.
What? I haven't agreed to that.
Okay, Natasha. I would suggest that you think about this very seriously.
Can I have a talk to you outside? Thanks, Bill.
So I'd have a very, very serious think about it. Yeah, well,
Can I have a word with her alone?
if you're involved in this, you better come out with it right now.
I am involved as a lawyer.
I hope that's all it is, because the Law Society might be very keen to hear what I've got on you. Now you better get in there and you make a roll over.
Keep your voice down. You should have bloody told me.
Well, you think I'm going to make you look bad? Is that what this is about?
It's got nothing to do with that.
No?
I just don't have a lot of credibility as your lawyer when I was seen with you the night before the importation. That's all.
Okay. So you want me to get another lawyer?
No, I want you to appreciate how serious this is.
How serious this is? What are you talking about? You don't have to explain to me how serious going to jail is. Don't ever try and explain it to me again.
You have got to give him up.
Oh, come on. Yeah, oh, really? And what's he going to do when he finds out?
He'll be locked away.
He won't ever be locked away. He won't ever go away.
Can you think of some way to link him to the drugs? Paperwork, money, something, anything.
I don't know. I do everything. I do it all. You know how he works.
Then we have no choice but to cooperate. Tash, they know about me and you. They saw us together last night.
So this is just about me covering your ass again?
All right, once it's on, you don't have to worry about trying to talk into it. All right, just forget it's there. It'll pick up your voices in close proximity. Okay, can you put that on, please?
Yep.
Okay. I'll just give it a bit of a test run here. Can you say a couple of words?
I can't believe it. Larry actually bought this for me.
Yeah, well, don't even think about feeling guilty.
Okay, that's good. All right, try not to touch anywhere around here. Okay, just say something else, will you? You don't have to look at it. Look over here.
Hi, Larry. Hi.
Alright, yeah. Here we go.
There he is.
Ah, no. He's putting the roller door down, mate. We can't see the car. The car's obscured totally.
So where are they now?
Okay, well, she's moving into the house. Shit, he left the gear in the car.
Jesus, Larry! I told you I got held up in the city.
You don't talk to me like that.
You don't treat me like that.
Don't keep me waiting.
Everything's all right, right? I'm here now. You think you know something?
You gonna make it up to me?
Yeah.
Give me a cigarette. They're in my pocket. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. A little lower. Yeah.
I can't find it, Larry.
That's it. Other pocket.
Listen to this prick, will you?
A little lower.
A little lower.
You got even warmer.
Shit, we've lost the sound. We've got no sound.
The device cut out. Yes, I noticed.
Oh, maybe the battery's cutting out.
No, she couldn't have done it on purpose. I know they're getting into a bit of argy-bargy. Right, what sort of argy-bargy?
You know, they're getting into a bit of blue action.
What's gonna make me really happy? I want you to show me the gear.
Is your sound back, mate?
Yep, got it.
Doesn't sound like they're together anymore.
Yeah, she's moving. She's definitely moving.
We're gonna move in.
All right, let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Get down the ground. All right, you want to tell us what you're doing before we got here? You're about to go for a drive. You always go for a drive, do you, with the garage door shut like that?
Sometimes.
Huh? Sometimes. And the other times you just drive straight through the door like some hero, do you?
No, I find out the door's shut.
Oh, right. Okay, want to tell me again what you were doing in here before we arrived? I'll give you one more chance.
You're talking about...
You don't know what we're talking about? Well, let me make it very, very clear for you. Let me make it very clear for you. Keep her over there! Okay, it's not here. Search the house! Dave, get him talking, will you? Find out where he's put it.
Yeah, right. Now, you going to tell me some news? Or do I make your face become a part of the concrete shithead, or what?
Bill, what were you thinking using real coke?
We've been after Logan's for years. I was running out of time. I hasn't had any chance
How
of
did this
busting
suddenly
right to
become
move
your
straight away.
decision?
Well, because you were off getting this looked up.
Yeah, well, I have a mobile. You have the number. What's happening?
Okay, I lost the coke. It's my responsibility. I'll take full
Yeah, it is your responsibility. I can't tell you how cheerful it's going to make them upstairs when they find out that there is $1 million worth of cocaine moving around out
I'll
there.
get it back.
Yeah, well, you better.
I
You've
will.
got 48 hours and then this goes to crime
I will.
agencies.
I'll get it back. So what happened in there?
It was like he knew something was up from the second I got home. He was really angry.
That's not what it looked like to us.
Well, I had to placate him.
Then how'd you do that?
You want a blow-by-blow description?
Yes, I do. How'd you do it?
He wanted me to take his cock in my hand and I obliged.
All right. Did you tip him off by any chance?
I had a listening device.
Yeah, but you had it in your hand when we caught up with you.
Yeah, but he ripped it off.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's very
It
convenient,
was a
isn't
moment
it?
of passion.
Ah, right, a moment of passion. So if it was a moment of passion, why did he suddenly get up and go? Why did he leave the room?
Well, he couldn't relax. He had to see his gear first.
So he went down to the car. What were you doing? Did you see him go out of the room?
Yeah, I saw him leave the room.
Yeah, obviously. So what'd you do while he was out?
I went to the toilet.
You went to the toilet.
You want a description of that as well?
He didn't get you to flush the shit down the toilet?
No.
Okay, well, what happened? Because I've had my men all over the place. They've stripped the place bare. They can't find it anywhere. And we know that that shit was in the car door when it left here. So what happened? Did you throw it out of the car somewhere between here and the house?
You think I'm trying to save him? I hate him. He's an asshole. I never want to see him again.
You married him as your husband.
Oh, hang on, Bill. You're the ones that screwed up.
Okay, but we had a deal here. And the deal was that she was to deliver the coke.
Yeah, but you didn't nail Larry. That was the condition of the deal. Now you're placing her in a very vulnerable situation. It's going to be obvious to Larry that she's colluded with the police.
So, Larry, did you have anything to do with the importation of the cars?
My wife runs all our businesses, the restaurants, the cars. She handles the lots.
So that's okay with you, is it? She's out there working all day and you just sit at home and twiddle your thumbs?
Well, that's the sexual revolution for you. Women are their own worst enemies, but I'm not about to tell them that, so nothing personal. Has my wife done something wrong?
Oh, why would you think that?
Because a bunch of lunatics came careering into my house today and waved guns at me, smashed down my door, that kind of thing. Crossed my mind.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. If you don't mind, I'd like to see my wife.
Well, we do mind, actually.
All right, we've got two options here. I can go down there and I can charge him on your evidence.
You know you won't get him convicted. You have nothing to prove his connection. All you've got is hearsay evidence by the same person you're charging with the offence.
All right, then we're going to have to go with the second option. You're going to have to go back in there with another listening device on. You're going to have to get him to incriminate
No, I
himself.
can't do
You've got
that.
to do
No,
it.
I can't.
You're going to have to do it. Otherwise, we're going to charge you with importation of drugs. Do you understand that?
I'll be covering her bail. And I'll assume the initial guarantee of immunity still stands.
I don't think we're in any position to try and make life difficult here, are we?
You know what, Bill? You can threaten me with whatever you want. She is not going back in there.
Natasha.
Keep walking.
Natasha.
Noreen, go to the car.
Natasha.
Go to the car.
I just need some time out.
What do you mean, time out? Time out from what?
Time out from this life.
Settle down.
God, half the time the police are on our back. I'm just sick of all this cocaine shit.
Quiet, you keep your voice down. We're in a police
Well,
station.
they know what's going on anyway.
What have you told them?
Nothing, relax.
I am relaxed.
I did my bit. No, they know
What do you
all
mean? What
about
do
it
you do?
anyway.
What does that mean?
Larry.
Shh.
She's not interested.
Please, you stay out of
She
this.
is not
Stay
interested.
out of this. If you're listening to her, is that what this is about?
Hey, Larry, are you deaf or something? She does not want to come home with you.
Talk about this and everything before. Hey!
Larry,
I want to talk about
Larry,
it.
Let me go and have a drink.
We need to go.
Let me go and have a drink with Louise, please.
Have a drink. Calm down. And I'll send Tommy. Okay?
Keep that monkey off my back.
I love you. It's all fine.
I mean, everyone does. There's no reason why we can't. Think about it.
Listen, you two. Did she have any opportunity whatsoever to get rid of the stuff on the way to the house?
Don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? You were following her, weren't you?
She must have been pretty quick.
Why? What happened?
Well,
Well,
when we,
followed all the way.
when we pulled into the garage and the door came down, you know, like she got out of the car and then moved out.
Okay.
I mean, we
Got
didn't
that.
see it for a split second.
I just got a fax from Loden's lawyer for $5,000 worth of damage we did to his house. Well, I did to his house.
Okay, right. He's got to have it stashed there somewhere deep. Get a team back there. Will you rip up every floorboard if you have to? Check out the toilet area for traces of cocaine.
Right.
So, Doily, come here for a minute, will you? I want a 24-hour surveillance on the three of them. Okay? Record everything. Who they see, who they talk to, the whole bit. No more cock-ups. Let's get to it.
I don't think we cocked up the stunt.
Where are we going? Who do you have to see?
Oh, relax already.
Yeah, you know what? I don't have all the time in the world.
There's a green fence. There it is. Great. Just pass this way.
This house here.
Yeah, hang on. No, this dumpster. Just 1 sec. Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
please don't tell me this is what I think it is. Don't tell me this is... Oh, no! You can't be serious. I can't believe you took it.
I can't
Are you
believe
crazy?
it's still here.
You've sabotaged a police operation. Do you realise what you've done? Tash!
I didn't take it. I threw it.
Oh, right. Well, that's
Yes, I
great.
know what I've done. I got myself $1 million. Goodbye, Larry.
That BMW there, that looks like Louise's.
Yeah, I mean, I just wasn't gonna leave it. Drive! Go!
Oh, shit! Jesus! This is great. Stupid idiot!
Man, how fast is this thing
Can I get special operations on to another channel?
It's okay, go! Just don't knock them over.
They're tailing us. They're tailing us. Shut up!
Yes, I can see them!
Jesus. Jesus Christ! Tash!
Street coming up on the left-hand side.
Don't indicate! Go, left! I hate you for this! Shut up! Shut up! When you crazy! Yes! There you go! Out the way!
What do you mean you lost them? How'd that happen?
There's not a lot we could have done.
Not a lot you could have done. Well, you could have searched them. I mean, if they're stopped in front of a skip, don't you think about it? Don't you think there might have been something in
Got
there?
the report back on the crapper.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Well, forensics went over the shit house and there was nothing in there, and I went through the house like a fine-tooth comb. I even went through the toilet paper.
All right, OK. Natasha's definitely got the stuff. Let's circulate her and the car. Let's get to it.
Do you want me to talk to Louise?
No, I'll deal with that.
Bill, have you found it?
No.
Relax, boss. Can you stop telling me to relax? Relax. Oh, I don't want to see you around. Do you realise the shit you're in? The shit I'm in? You've ripped Larry off. You've ripped the cops off. You expect me to help you offload $1 million worth of stolen cocaine? Is that what you're thinking?
You don't think that you owe me just a little bit?
Forget it, Tash. Don't
No,
even
do
go
not
there.
forget 18 months in prison.
I never made you take the
Yes,
rap!
but you certainly made it clear that you were the one with more to lose, weren't you? You're going to have a hotshot career. You're going to be the big lawyer.
Yeah, well, you've screwed up any chance of that, haven't you? It's great to have you back in my life,
It's not
Tash.
actually about you anymore. Anyway, I had no choice.
You had a bloody choice.
No,
Keep
I
your
didn't.
mouth shut. Let Larry take the rap.
He would have killed me. He would have got Tommy to kill me.
Yeah, well, the cops would have nailed him. And you know they would have protected you. You knew that.
You know as well as I do. What kind of a life would that have been for me and my kid, huh? Hanging out in some bloody shitbox in far north Queensland, expecting that the next person that knocks on the door is going to bash me over the head.
Is that what you're worried about?
Yes.
The shitbox in North Queensland? You're pissed off because you're going to miss out on the $1 million lifestyle.
Come on.
That's what this is all about.
No, that's bullshit.
You went too far.
Not if he thinks I chucked the drugs out of the car to save him. It's fine.
Yeah, and when he realises that you didn't.
Well, I'm not going to be hanging around long enough for him to find out.
You planned this all along. You planned it, didn't you? This was part of a plan, and so was I. Yeah, rip off Larry's coke, piss off, organise me to have a passport waiting for you. Wow, that's great. That's the truth, isn't it, Tash? If the cops hadn't busted you today, you would have been on a plane with a suitcase.
I was just trying to give my kid a chance. Can't you understand that? I was just trying to make the best out of a bad situation, just like I've always done, just like you've always done.
No.
Yes.
No. Don't compare me with you. I've changed and you haven't. You chose to marry that guy. You knew what a spastic he was. You just wanted all the perks that come with a drug dealer. You wanted the house, the car, the parties, the contacts.
Oh, and you're exactly the opposite, aren't you? Look at you. You haven't changed.
I have.
No, you haven't.
At least I'm not a drug dealer's slut.
Yeah, well, you were certainly in a hurry to get out of Blacktown yourself, weren't you, huh? Couldn't stop bloody talking about it. You just even screwed Larry, or don't you forget about that, huh?
You know what?
What?
I've earned everything I've got.
Oh, give me a break. You screwed everyone in the process. Literally most of the time. You want to make Louise Walsh pregnant? Come on a $100 bill and shove it under a door. Ah! Piss off, you slut.
I don't know where she is, you know. She hasn't been here all day. Half of these people here are waiting for
So
her.
have you got any idea when she'll be back?
No. Why, is there a problem? Or?
Yeah, it's a big problem, but I can't really talk about it.
Right. Hey, look, about last night.
tell me when she gets back.
Get in the car. Get in the bloody car. Let's go. Come on. Listen.
I don't know where it is!
Bullshit!
Oh, mate, do we have to sit here and listen to this shit much longer? Hey, let's go in.
Just a minute.
Why didn't you come home to me?
Because I can't stop lying and I need some time off! I'm pregnant!
Spain, huh? You're gonna leave me, weren't you? You're gonna fucking leave me!
Let's go.
Christ, I'm having a shit day.
Yeah, all right. Act nice.
An ambulance.
Silver thing. Give it to me.
Okay.
Thanks, Nobby.
You okay? Let's get an ambulance.
How did you find her?
We're on the scene.
What do you mean you were there, but you didn't do anything about it?
Hey, don't take the moral high ground with me. You're implicated in a crime. It's a pretty serious situation for a lawyer to be in, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're feeling up to it, I wouldn't mind getting a statement off you. That's okay.
Why?
So we can charge this man with assault.
You know there's no point. He'll be out in 2 seconds flat.
You just tell us what happened, and you leave the rest to us.
I walked into a door.
Excuse me, Judge, do you mind if we finish up, or you need to do an ultrasound? How many weeks did you say you were?
15. There.
I can't see any heartbeat. Sorry.
I was going to call it Lou. Whether it was a boy or a girl, just to piss you off.
Larry.
You can't go back to him.
Yeah, what choice do I have?
Take it. Take it. Do whatever you want with it.
Louise?
Bill?
So is there anything I can help you with?
Just say I told you I know where the coke is.
Just say I'm not surprised.
Do you want it back?
Hang on, are we working on the same team here? I don't think we are we?
Well, as long as you keep Natasha out of it and you still grant her full immunity. I think we are. Yeah.
So what are you proposing?
I take Larry to the coke. You keep him under surveillance. He takes it. Happy days.
What? And I'm supposed to trust you on this, am I?
Do you want the gear back or not?
All right, well, if you go inside that house, you're on your own. No sound, nothing. You're on your own.
Good. I don't want a listening device. I like to do it my way.
How is she?
Why aren't you there? Can't you stand to see what you've done to her?
Did she get the flowers?
I don't know.
I'm sure she did because I organized it and they promised me they'd get there.
She lost the baby. What did you expect?
Well, I should go and see her. What time is it? It's probably late. She should rest. I'll go tomorrow morning. What do you want?
I want to make a deal. I know where the coke is. I'm not wired, if that's what you think. I thought you knew me better than that.
Where is it?
Come on. It's somewhere safe, waiting to be collected.
What do you want?
50 grand.
Leopard can't change its spots. Ever see?
Well, you know, you've done all right for yourself. Some of us haven't been quite that lucky.
What times are tough for you?
Well, they've been better.
You could have had this, but you split from us to work in that place. Why?
I just wanted to see what a legitimate job was like.
Shame it doesn't pay the rent. You happy, Louise? You don't look particularly happy. You look bored. I mean, forgive me for saying so, but when was the last time you had some fun? And I mean fun like we used to have. You do remember, don't you? Want to help me?
We got a deal, or what?
I don't think you've had any fun for a very long time. I can see it in your face. Just a taste, huh? Seal the deal. Now, what have you got for me?
Locker 26, Central Station.
Now all you have to do is get it for me. Tommy!
It's your bag.
Oh, okay.
You had your hands on it. Looks like possession to me. What's that look like to you, mate?
It's her. She threw it. I threw it.
Okay, she threw it.
You have to be careful.
Got to be very careful.
You don't know who you run into.
Yeah. Let's go. Proceed.
Do you want to hear my story?
What for? You're only going to use it against me in court. We're going to wait till your brief gets here, we're going to go through it by the book, and you're going down. That crime agency's going to be pissed off, aren't they? 3 years of work for them.
Take the cuffs off for 5 minutes, Coleman. There you go. How about we leave them on for 20 minutes, shithead?
I'm building up a pretty good file here.
Yeah, it's looking good.
There's just a small issue of the prints. We had 2 sets of prints on the cocaine bag. Our fingerprints came up with a match with one of them. Louise Walsh. She did 6 months community service for possession.
What are you going to do about it? Considering without me, you wouldn't have nailed Larry.
Oh, I think Louise Walsh can be kept for another time. I'll put this in the back of the filing cabinet. You never know when I'll need a little favour.
Really?
Taxi! Hey, the money's too much.
Yeah, well, it's not from me, it's his. He won't miss it.
But I'm going to miss you, though. I'm never going to see you again.
Off to Spain without me.
Hate you. Hate you too.
All right, send me a postcard. Make it a phallic one. Really phallic. Have you got any tips? Anything I should mention? Anything I shouldn't?
Just relax, okay? I put in a good word for you. They want to like you. Now, we haven't talked salary yet.
What were you thinking?
Oh, I don't know. 200 grand to start with, and maybe after a few more intimate limo rides, we can bump it up a bit.
That was a joke, right?
Here they are. Chris, John, Louise Arden.
Chris, John, pleased to
Louise.
meet you. Actually, I'm not so sure I'm up to this today.
Rubbish. Louise is finding it hard to forget what's happening in the office. Real workaholic. You're just going to have to learn how to relax. Can I get you another drink?
That'd be great, thank you.
So why criminal law?
I don't know, John. You tell me. Maybe it's the constant chance of getting your name in the papers. Or perhaps it's those fantastic opportunities that arise where you can get your fingers on shitloads of criminal money without having to get your hands dirty in the process. But still maintaining that high moral ground, which is, after all, what we lawyers do best, isn't it?
Another drink?
I think you're fine.
I'd love one.
I told Chris and John about your sense of humor. But they're actually here to learn as much as they can about you and your work. So how about you just start answering me straight, eh?
Straight, no problem.
Let's talk about what you have to offer the practice.
You'd be a better judge of that, wouldn't you, Nick?
I think we're getting the signals that you're not 100% serious about the job, so let's just talk
You
about
know,
something
that's
else.
the most honest thing I've ever heard you say.
Good.
Because you're right. I've been thinking about it. It's not worth it. In fact, no job is worth going through what I had to go through for you. Sorry, I didn't say this earlier, but it seems that Nick was more interested in checking out my twat rather than my CV. Sorry to waste your time. Nice to meet you again, John. Chris, Nick, almost didn't recognize you without your wig on.
So, are you going to give me notice?
I'm not going anywhere.
What?
Decided to pass on the job.
Why?
I don't know, Max. Maybe I like arguing with you too much.